Hello, 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 everybody. Try to, there we go, maneuver that a little better. How is everyone today? I hope you can hear me all right. I sound really quiet on this. There we go. Hello to Thomas. Hello to Veer. Let me put on the live chat. There we go. So, yeah, I want to get this started sooner than later because I have 186 questions for you guys today. Kind of like way too many. But we're doing questions about every single region that I talked about this year. And I talked about apparently 186. So, uh, hello, Justin. Welcome, welcome. Very good to see you. It is I is here, and they're ecstatic to be here. I'm so glad I am too. All right. Guess we'll wait for a couple more to join before we get started. Ignore everything in the office. We're still settling into this room, figuring out what's going to go in the office. That's also where we wrapped all of our presents, so they're all sitting over there. um, but yeah, just ignore all that. Um, these questions I feel like are difficult a bit. Some of them are very easy, but um, they are all easy if you saw the video I made about this region. I'm doing very well, Veer. How are you today? We went out to the post office today to mail off presents. We went and got Taco Bell because they just launched chicken nuggets today. So I ate chicken nuggets from Taco Bell and they were actually pretty decent. Just very regular chicken, nothing too exciting. Yeah, they were fine. They were just chicken nuggets. I don't know, chicken like I don't know, just like basic chicken is like one of my least favorite foods. It's kind of like fish. Because to me, it just all tastes the same, like, I can't like, yeah, right, it's not Taco Bell food, chicken nuggets. But, to me, getting chicken nuggets or chicken strips anywhere, they all taste the same to me, like, um, what was the big one in Reno? I can't remember. Hello, Smola, Merry Christmas. Yeah, this is gonna be the last stream of the year, can you believe that? That is wild. Yeah, because in 2 weeks, it'll be the 2nd of January. Friendly's chicken, I've never had that. Don't think we have that in my area. Um, but yeah, all like fast food chicken, it's like their basic chicken strips, it all tastes the same to me. So it's like, yep, it just tastes like chicken to me. Okay. There's a good number here. Let's get started. But before we do, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. McDonald's chicken isn't bad. I guess that's the one place where it doesn't taste the same because it's like super processed. Knight got their hair cut too. Fantastic. Yeah, I probably could have styled this a little better, but we were running around doing all that. Um, I don't have nails on yet because I'm going to craft my own nails for this next week using these stickers. I'm so excited. Channel members will get to see all about that for Vlogmas. Growth Tycoon is here. Really enjoying videos. Hope to hear more about London in the new year. I would love to talk more about London, but I don't think it's going to pop up. But um, there will be a lot of Wales and England next year. Not a lot of Scotland, not a lot of Northern Ireland, not a lot of the Republic of Ireland, but a lot of Wales and a lot of England. So I look forward to that. Chicken geography. I don't know, Mr. Chancho. I'm not sure how I'd approach that. But yeah, don't forget to give this a like, first of all. And let's get into these questions. Number one. Which Venezuelan novel is set in Apure state? Like the most famous Venezuelan novel is set in Apure. What is it called? And also, everyone is very much allowed to Google these answers because they are very niche just to the regions I talked about. So if nobody knows, you're absolutely allowed to Google because I still consider, because this is like sharing knowledge, and Googling answers is still learning, so I'm not opposed to that. So if you do not know and no one else knows, whoever gets it first, whoever Googles it first will get it. So, which Venezuelan novel is set in Apure State? The title is the name of one of the main characters. I'll give you that hint. It is Doña Barbara. Good job to Justin. The answer is Doña Barbara. Doña Barbara. First point of the night goes to Justin. Number 2, can you tell me who were the enemies of the Chanca people? Who are the enemies of the Chanca people? If I tell you where the Chanca people are from, it's going to hugely give it away. So think, um, I'll say what indigenous group. Well, not the conquistadors. Think of it before. It was the Incas. Good job to It Is I. They fought a war with the Incas. Good job to It Is I. The answer is the Incas. Number 3, can you tell me who led the Arabs at the Battle of Aqaba? Who led the Arabs at the Battle of Aqaba? People who know film history know this for sure. It's not Solomon. Much more recent than that. The Battle of Aqaba was, oh wait, there we go. I don't have to say. CNL knows it is Lawrence of Arabia. And Veer does too, but CNL got it first. Good job to CNL. The answer is Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence of Arabia. I was about to say it was during World War I, so it is a great movie. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Very long though. Oh my gosh, it's way too long. But very good. Number 4. Which Armenian hero is believed to have lived in Aragotsan province? 70 millimeter, yeah. Good old classic. Peter O'Toole is the most beautiful pair of eyes in like the whole world of ever existence. He had the most beautiful eyes. Which Armenian hero? He's pretty much like the Armenian hero. Is believed to have lived in Aragotsotan province. All Armenians believe that they are descended from this one person, like the great Armenian hero, Aleps. No, it's way, way back in the day before Christianity in Armenia, which is like wild to believe. Or maybe around the dawn of Christianity in Armenia. I'm not quite sure, actually. But back in the day. Which Armenian hero is believed to have lived in Aragotsotan province? And again, you're absolutely allowed to Google if you do not know. That is totally fine because these questions are very, very niche. You really have to know your Armenian cultural history. Tigranes, no, correct. Not Tigranes. Like the legendary hero that's believed to have formed Armenia. Not Thaddeus. Not Artaxias, no. Like the earliest history of the Armenians. Like the first great hero of what's now Armenia. It is, I'll give that to Justin. It is Hake. There it is, Hake. Good job to Justin. The answer is Hake. Hake was his name. Good job, Justin. Number 5. Which Prince of Aragon married Isabel of Castile? Which Prince of Aragon married Isabella of Castile? Not Philip. It is Ferdinand. Good job tonight. It's Ferdinand II, but I'll just take Ferdinand. Good job tonight. The answer is Prince Ferdinand. Ferdinand and Isabella. Ferdinand. Number 6. Henri Pittier National Park is Venezuela's oldest national park, named after a botanist from which country? Henri Pittier National Park is Venezuela's oldest national park, named after a botanist from which country? It is not France, Ayub. I got you. It is Switzerland. Good job to Veer. The answer is Switzerland. I know it's a very French sounding name, isn't it? I knew I'd trick somebody. I got Ayub. Yes, it is Switzerland. Thanks for all the little hearts. Thank you very much. They're very cute. For sure, Ayub, right? Number 7. Can you tell me what Ararat province is named after? What is Ararat province named after? If you know the origin of that, you know where Ararat province is located. I'll give that to Veer. It's the mountain, Mount Ararat. Good job to Veer. It's named after Mount Ararat. Hello, Ekram. Hello, hello. Yes, CNL's got it. Mount Ararat, the most sacred place in Armenian history. Number 8. What industry is Arauca, Colombia known for? She might tell me just now. I did just eat Taco Bell. What industry is Arauca, Colombia known for? I'm going to take the sweater off. It is not coffee, actually. Not coffee, believe it or not. I know it's Colombia, but it's not coffee. Oh, goodness, this is difficult with this microphone right in front of me. No, not coffee. It is oil. Good job to Veer. The answer is oil. Oil. Good job, Veer. The answer is oil. I'm wearing my little Sebastian shirt in memory of this icon. Little Sebastian. It's my favorite episode of TV in the history of TV is this episode of Parks and Rec. Little Sebastian. Anyway. Number 9. Araucania region of Chile is the heartland of which ethnic group? Araucania region. Hey, Abror. Welcome, welcome. Very good to see you. Araucania region of Chile is the heartland of which ethnic group? Which ethnic group is that their heartland? There's no other way to describe it. Indigenous peoples that they fought off the Incas, they fought off the conquistadors, they fought off the Chilean government for a long time, and they're still resisting the Chilean government to this day, peacefully, though, in forms of like protests. And it is, of course, the Mapuche. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Mapuche. The Mapuche. They have been around for so long, and they are not going anywhere. That's awesome. Good job, Veer. The answer is the Mapuche. Number 10. Ardabil, Iran is known for creating what iconic Persian items? Ardabil, Iran is known for creating what iconic Persian items? And of course, rugs. Good job to Veer. It is carpets or rugs, however you want to describe it. But yes, good job, Veer. Ardabil rugs are a big deal in Iran. Good job, Veer. Number 12. Can you tell me why Arequipa, Peru's historic center is significant? Mostly in context to my channel. What is Arequipa's historic center? Why is it very important, mainly to this channel? What is special about the historic center of Arequipa in Peru? It has a distinction, let's say. I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick. What was made special about the historic downtown area of Arequipa? All right, that's the heater. If it's super loud and distracting, let me know and we'll shut it off. I forgot to turn it off. But it's kind of quiet on the mic right now. If it's too loud, let me know. About the Kurdish region of Iraq. So YouTube pair. I would love to talk about the Kurdish region in Iraq, but is there an actual like legal Kurdish region in Iraq? Because I know it's like all of northern Iraq is like the Kurdish area, and I'm only doing, the specific regions. So I don't think there's an official Kurdistan in Iraq. Is there like a legal one, or it's just cultural? Otherwise, if it is legal, I will be doing it eventually. What or why isn't it autonomous? Probably. I'm not sure, Ayub. Let's see. Let me Google real quick. Iraq, Kurdistan. Kurdistan region or southern Kurdistan. Okay. Like an actual separate thing, right? So let me check my big list and see if it pops up. It has to load for a second. Meanwhile, can you tell me why Arequipa, Peru's historic center is significant? Why did I shout it out specifically on my channel in the Arequipa video? What country do I love most and least? I'll come back to that in a second. It is not split by a river. It's more like it has a title of something. It's not a geographic thing. It has a very important title that I love to shout out on my channel. When places have this distinction, I always remark on it. And downtown Arequipa has it. What am I talking about? White City. You're getting closer. It's not a white city. Hi, Kitten. Kurdistan. Nope, I don't have it on here. Let me see. Administrative divisions of Iraq. My most favorite country is probably Nauru. I don't think I have a least favorite country. Oh, that's right. Iraq has governorates. That's right. The governorates. So I'm doing it by governorate. So I don't think there's a Kurdistan. No, there isn't. It's Erbil and yeah. So I will be talking about the Kurdistan area over time eventually, but yeah, you had me double checking at you because I'm pretty sure that no country has a legal Kurdistan, and any areas where Kurds live. Yeah, I don't think I have a least favorite country because the cathedral's part of it. Very good job. What's specifically about downtown Arequipa? Why did I shout it out? How about why did I get my tablet out to talk about downtown Arequipa? Why would I have pulled my tablet out to talk about downtown Arequipa? That's like the biggest hint I can give. If you've seen my videos, you know what that means. But yeah, there's no bad countries. There's only bad leaders. My favorite ASMR trigger is whispers. Hey, Alex. Very good to see you. Welcome, welcome. The question is, why is Arequipa, Peru's historic center, significant to my channel, pretty much? Why did when I was talking about Arequipa, why did I get my tablet out to show you a specific website about downtown Arequipa? What website was it? I'm not sure how much more of a hint I can give you. It has a distinction. It has a title that it's been granted. What is it? Why do I pull my tablet out to talk about very specific places during the history and geography section? And Ayub's got it. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Good job to Ayub. The answer is that downtown Arequipa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Good job to Ayub. I knew that one was going to be hard. How about this one? Number 13. Which Paul McCartney song is set in Argyll and Bute, Scotland? Which Paul McCartney song, technically a Wings song, but which Paul McCartney song is set in Argyll and Bute in Scotland? That's okay, Alex. I'm glad you're here for now. It's good to see you again. I can't start singing the song. Paul's my favorite Beatle. Which Paul McCartney song is set in Argyll and Bute, Scotland? And it's, of course, Mull of Kintyre. And Alex has been a member for 7 months. Wow, it's gone by so fast. Congrats, Alex. But yes, good job to Veer. The answer is Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre. Really beautiful song. If you listen to it once, it'll live in your head for the rest of your life. So be careful if you've never heard of it. But good job, Veer. It is Mull of Kintyre. Number 14. Which species of shark live year round at Alifu Dalu Atoll in the Maldives? Which species of shark live year round at Alifu Dalu Atoll in the Maldives? Not hammerheads. Not hammerheads. Think of some good sharks. Not tiger sharks, not reef sharks. Good guess, but not reef sharks. The Beatles have been my most listened to artist slash band for 4 years in a row. My goodness, Fear, congratulations. That's a good band to stand. Smola's got it. It is whale sharks. Good job too, Smola. The answer is whale sharks. The biggest fish in the water, right? Whale sharks. Good job, Smola. So, speaking of Alifu Dalu, the northern section of this atoll is called the Alifu Blank Atoll. So we have Alifu Dalu and Alifu Blank, which sounds like a very hard question, but I promise you it's very easy because I've already told you the answer in that question. I've already said it. It is Alifu Blank. What is the other half of the atoll called? There's Alifu Dalu and Alifu. Oh, you're so close, Alex. You're off by one letter. There it is. It's Alifu Alifu. Good job to Alex. The answer is Alifu Alifu. The Alifu Alifu atoll. It's so fun to say. Number 16. Ariana, Tunisia. I almost said Turkey. Ariana, Tunisia is a suburb of which city? Ariana, Tunisia is a suburb of which city? Pretty much think of the first city that comes to your mind in Tunisia. And of course, it's Tunis. Good job to Ayub for getting it first. The answer is Tunis. Of course, it's Tunis, the capital city. Good job, Ayub. Number 17. Arica y Parinacota, Chile, was once part of which country? So today it's part of Chile, but it was not always that way. Which country was this region once belonging to? Arica y Parinacota, Chile, was once part of which country? It's not Argentina, not Bolivia. There's only like 4 or 5 things it could be. It is Peru. Good job, Tavir. The answer is Peru. I think they won it in the War of the Pacific, I want to say. Good job, Veer, for getting it first. Bror got it too. The answer is Peru. Number 18. Arima in Trinidad was granted municipal status by which monarch? I would love Peru or Chile, because the answer is both for me. I want to go to both. Arima in Trinidad was granted municipal status by which monarch? Think of like the most famous monarch you can think of besides Elizabeth II, I hope. Vicky, good job, Tavir. Is Queen Victoria. Good job, Tavir. I'll accept Vicky. The answer is Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria. Number 19. Can you tell me which American landmark made me cry when I first saw it? Can you believe that was this year? Which American landmark made me cry on camera when I first saw it? I went there and it was so beautiful. I teared up. The canyon. Not Mount Rushmore. It was the Grand Canyon. Good job, Fear. I have a whole video of me at the Grand Canyon. Check that out if you haven't seen it. Yeah, I physically went to the Grand Canyon for the Arizona episode, and it was so beautiful. Good job, Fear, for getting it. The big rift in Ground Canyon. Sure, small. Nature is so beautiful. Speaking of America, number 20, can you tell me which American president stole my grandma's vegetables? That's true, Ayub. I feel the same. It was my first time there, yes. It was my first time in Arizona, period. But next state alphabetically will tell you the answer to this. Not Bush. Think of which state comes alphabetically after Arizona, and that will tell you. Not Reagan. My other grandma, my mother's mom, worked for Ronald Reagan, but it was Bill Clinton. Good job tonight. When Bill Clinton was a young boy in Hot Springs, Arkansas, he was apparently very rowdy and was part of a gang that stole vegetables out of my grandma's garden. You forgot. That's okay. They owe us. They owe my family reparations. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. But yeah, my dad's mom knew Bill Clinton when he was a child, and my mom's mom was Ronald Reagan's secretary during World War II. Is that crazy? That both of my grandmas met presidents? Isn't that wild? Hey, Kick Rocks, very good to see you. Number 21. Which Russian island was the testing site of the Tsar Bomba? Which Russian island was the testing site for the Tsar Bomba? Oh, you remembered my Reagan story. Bellman has got it. It is Nova Zemlya. Good job to Bellman for getting it first. Boris got it too. The answer is Nova Zemlya. Nova Zemlya. Number 22. Can you tell me what a Mongolian administrative division is called? Remember, I was just saying Iraq has governorates, right? America has states. What are they called in Mongolia? What is an administrative division in Mongolia called? Your hint is that it's not governorates or states. It is a Mongolian word. It is not a province. It is an Aimag. Good job to Veer. Veer knows the Mongolia ones. Good job. It is called an Aimag. Aimag. Oh, hordes would have been really good, Smola. I wonder if that's what Aimag translates to. I don't know. But yes, Veer knows Mongolia facts, and it is Aimag. Good job, Veer. Number 23. Can you tell me who founded the first church in Armagh? Mongolia is so cool and interesting. I totally agree, Ayub. I love when I have a Mongolia region to look at on Google Earth. It's so pretty. It's so unique. It translates to province. Thank you, Alex, for that fact. It means province in Mongolian. Who founded the first church in Armagh, Northern Ireland? Yes, it was St. Patrick. Good job to Veer. Yes, if I said where it was, it would have given it away. Of course, it was St. Patrick. Good job to Veer. On the same vein, number 24, who founded the first church in Armenia? Who founded the first church in Armenia? What was his name? The lady was not a lady. It was a man. Armenian man. Yeah, gotta be more specific. Yeah, this is like the most holy person in Armenian Christian history. It was Gregory the Illuminator. Good job to Alex. The answer is Gregory the Illuminator. Gregory the Illuminator. I think there was Etchmiadzin, right, that he founded. Good job, Alex. Number 25. Arno, which is an island or an atoll, I think, in the Marshall Islands, has a traditional women's school that teaches what? This has come up in trivia before. You might remember this one because it's unusual. Arno Atoll in the Marshalls has a traditional women's school that teaches what? It is not dance. Kissing? Almost. Almost. Kissing's involved. In what? Etiquette? Almost. Love. Good job to Veer. Loving. Yes. Veer got it first. It is love making. They have a whole sex ed for women there that goes back thousands of years. Probably not thousands, hundreds of years. Just women, yeah. Just women get the sex ed education, I guess. But good jump Veer. I guess, but I mean, I guess there's a lot more to know for women. I'm not going to get into it. Number 26. Arta Djibouti hosted peace talks for which country? Arta Djibouti hosted peace talks for which country? Arta in Djibouti. It was Somalia. Good job to Veer. The answer is Somalia. It's for their civil war. Because that's why it's not between two countries, because it was a civil war. True, Smola, but we're not going to get into it. Number 27, Artemisa, Cuba is nicknamed the blank of Cuba. Fill in the blank. Artemisa, Cuba is nicknamed the blank of Cuba. The king, no. Oops. Almost dropped my notebook on my keyboard. I would have key smashed it. Artemisa, Cuba is nicknamed the Garden. Good job to Alex. The answer is the Garden of Cuba. Good job, Alex. It is the Garden of Cuba. Number 28. Which Haitian city is called the City of Independence? Which Haitian city is called the City of Independence? It was called that because it was the city where independence was declared in Haiti. What city was it? What Haitian city is called the City of Independence? And the chat was quiet, thinking about Haitian cities, but Veer knows it's Gonaive. Good job to Veer and Ayub. The answer is Gonaive. Gonaive is the independent city in Haiti. Gonaive. Good job, Veer. Number 29. Artigas department in Uruguay is known for mining which gemstone? Artigas department, goodness, in Uruguay is known for mining which gemstone? What are they most famous for mining? It is amethysts. Good job to Alex. The answer is amethysts. Amethysts. If you own an amethyst, it most likely came from Uruguay. Good job, Alex. Number 30. Also agate, that's true, but amethyst is the big one. Artvin, Turkey is known for hosting what type of wrestling? Artvin in Turkey is known for hosting what type of wrestling? Surprisingly, not oil wrestling, though that is the national sport of Turkey. It is not that. Not oil wrestling or mud wrestling. Alex has to say mud. It is bull wrestling. Good job, Tavir. It's two bulls fighting each other. But apparently it's very humane nowadays, so that's good. But good job, Tavir. It is bull wrestling. Apparently they care for the bulls and make sure that, if they're injured, they're treated and all of that, which is great. It's not like to the death or anything. But it's tradition. Number 30, Istanbul's. Stop. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. Welcome. But that's true here. Number 31. Aruba hosts a sanctuary for what animal? Aruba hosts a sanctuary for what animal? What animal sanctuary can you find on Aruba? What animal sanctuary can you find on Aruba? Not cows, not horses. You're on the right track. Not parrots. It is kind of a farm animal because they were brought over to the island and they wound up going wild. It is donkeys. Good job to Smola for getting it first. The answer is donkeys. They have a donkey sanctuary for all of the donkeys that, lived wild on the island. Good job to Smola for getting it first. Number 32. Can you tell me what does China call Arunachal province or Arunachal Pradesh province of India? What do they call it? About Paktia province in Afghanistan? Yeah, I'm doing all the provinces in Afghanistan, but I'm going in alphabetical order in English, so I'll get to it eventually. Little Eeyores, yeah. What does China call Arunachal Pradesh province in India? They call it South Tibet. Good job to Veer. They call it South Tibet, and they claim it for China because they consider it part of Tibet. But India claims it for India, and it's a whole thing, yes. Not something we'll get into at the moment. Number 33. What crater's located in Arusha, Tanzania? What's the name of the very famous crater? Yes, Free Tibet. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. But we're going to move on. What crater's located in Arusha, Tanzania? Very famous crater full of wildlife. It's the Ngorongoro crater. Good job to Alex. The answer is the Ngorongoro crater. Good job, Alex. Number 34. The Ash Sharqiya region of Oman is a nesting site for which creature? The Ash Sharqiya region of Oman is the nesting site for which creature? And you can get specific or vague because there's multiple species of this animal. It's not the swallow, it's not a camel. I don't think camels nest. I don't think. Uh, but yeah, you can give me the specific species or just the generic name. It is a turtle. Good job to Ayub. It's the green turtle to be specific, but I'll take turtle. Good job to Ayub. The answer is turtles, sea turtles. Number 35. What is the most sacred object of the Ashanti? Hey, JJ, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. What is the most sacred object of the Ashanti? It is the golden stool. Good job to Veer. Veer remembers it is the golden stool. Good job, Veer. Number 36. What color is every car in Ashgabat, Turkmenistan? Legally, what color does every car have to be in Ashgabat, Turkmenistan? It's, of course, white. Good job to Veer for getting it first. Everyone knows this one. It's, of course, white. All the buildings have to be white. All the cars have to be white. Pretty much everything has to be white in Ashgabat. Good job, Veer, for getting in there first before everyone else. Number 37. Asir National Park contains the highest peak of which country? And I can't tell you the name of the peak because it's going to give away the name of the country. Hey, Jessica, welcome. Yeah, we're not going to get into Turkmenistan either today. Not Oman, but not a bad guess. You're not terribly far off. Asir National Park contains the highest peak of which country? It is Saudi Arabia. Good job to Veer. The answer is Saudi Arabia. What's it? It's like Mount something Saud, so that gives it away. So yes, good job to Veer. Laura's here. I know this is very, very early in the morning for Laura over in the UK, but I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, Laura. Number 38. Kifa, Mauritania is known for creating what craft? What is the category? This is every region that I covered on my channel this year. And I remember this region of Mauritania because like the only thing I could find about it was about this craft in the town of Kifa. And they make beads. Yes, they make Kifa beads. Good job, Tivir. Well, they did. Everyone that knew how to make it has since passed. And now it's a lost art. And there are no more authentic Kifa beads anymore. Isn't that sad? They're so beautiful. I wound up going down this rabbit hole of bead history. So interesting, researching this place in Mauritania. But yes, it was the Kifa beads. Good job, Zafir. Number 39. The first Anglo-Burmese War occurred when Burma invaded which current state of India? I guess it was just a region of India back then, but Burma invaded what part of India that triggered the Anglo-Burmese War? Not Bangladesh. Not a bad guess, but not Bangladesh. It was Assam. Good job to Veer. They invaded Assam state. Why Saudi Arabia is not called Arabia is like saying Trumpian America. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but that's just what it's named. That is just its name. That's what happens when the Saud family runs a country. Alex has to leave. Have a great rest of your day or night, Alex, and have a happy new year as well, because this is the last stream of the year. I'll see you in 2025. Number 40. You guys are going to know this one. It's a basic geography question. What was Astana, Kazakhstan named between 2019 and 2022? What was Astana, Kazakhstan named between 2019 and 2022? It was, of course, Nur Sultan. Good job to Veer for getting in there first. The answer is Nur Sultan. Nur Sultan. They thankfully changed it back to Astana, which is a much better name. Veer loves Kazakhstan too. 41. Astara district, Azerbaijan, shares a border with which country? There a story behind that? Oh, yes. Nursultan Nazarbayev was the leader of Kazakhstan for many decades. He decided to change the name of the capital to his name, and when he stepped down from power, they just changed it right back to the old name. But the answer is Iran. I'll give that to Ayub. Good job, Ayub, for getting it first. The answer is Iran. It borders Iran. Number 42. What did the Soviets do in the Rin Desert of Astrakhan Oblast in the 1980s? What did the Soviets do in the Rin Desert of Astrakhan Oblast in the 1980s? What were they up to? Polluting? Technically. But it wasn't drilling the hole. It's not the Kola superhole. They did test a bomb. I'll give that to Bellman. They did underground nuclear tests in Astrakhan. Oh, good job to Bellman. They did nuclear tests there. Number 43. Yeah, technically polluted, right? Oviedo, Spain, lies on which body of water? Oviedo, Spain, lies on which body of water? There's a lot of bodies of water around Spain. Do you know which one Oviedo is sharing a shore with? It is not a lake. It is the Bay of Biscay. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Bay of Biscay. The Bay of Biscay up in northern Spain. Good job, Veer. Number 44. Aswan, Egypt is home to which temple which depicts Ramses II? Aswan, Egypt is home to which temple which depicts Ramses II? It is, of course, Abu Simbel. Good job to Veer. The very beautiful Abu Simbel, which is thankfully saved from the waters of the Aswan High Dam. Good job, Veer, for getting it. If you know your Greek, you're going to know this one. Number 45. Now named Asyut in Egypt, Lycopolis worshipped which animal? Oh, I'm sorry, Ayub. I hate when there's like a fact that you know it, but you haven't thought about it in forever, so the name's just gone. It was wolves. Good job, Tavir. Lycopolis, of course, Greek for wolf city. Of course, JJ, you are very welcome. Very, very welcome. So they worshipped wolves. They found mummified wolves there. How interesting. Number 46. Can you tell me what is the world's driest desert? What is the world's driest desert? The world's driest desert. The place in the world that gets the least precipitation anywhere. It is, of course, the Atacama Desert. Good job to Veer for getting it first. It is the Atacama Desert in Chile. I miss covering Chile regions. I miss Chile. Number 47. Atacora, Benin is home to the Tata Samba, which are... I just realized, do I have any New Year's traditions? Kind of. Mostly we would just watch fireworks on TV. But we live in a little town now that has a really quaint fireworks display at the lake. So we're thinking about going there, but it's going to be crowded and it's going to be cold. So we're debating on whether or not we're going to go do that on New Year's. It is a house. Good job to Veer. Tata Samba is a house. I hesitated because I realized I wrote a very similar question because I wrote half of these yesterday and half of these like early this morning. So I have a question that's very similar to this later on. Oh well, I hope you remember. Number 48. Can you tell me which pop star was born in Barranquilla, Colombia? You get there, look at it, and then rush home. Exactly. Yeah, Veer, what do you do for New Year's? What do you do over in Finland? It's, of course, Shakira. Good job to Laura for getting it first. It was, of course, Shakira, iconic Shakira. Oh, Zeneb is here. Hey, Zeneb, good to see you. In Finland, in general, like a heating tin and having it create shapes that predict the upcoming year. That is so fun. I love doing stuff like that. But yeah, we don't really do New Year's traditions. That's good to see you, Zeneb. Other than just watching fireworks. Number 49. What is La Ceiba, Honduras named after? What is La Ceiba, Honduras named after? Sauna and fireworks sounds great, Veer. That sounds awesome. What is La Ceiba, Honduras named after? Something that you can find in this town. It is a tree. Good job, Veer. It's named after the Ceiba tree. Good job, Veer. The answer is a tree. Number 50. Ouida, Benin is the heartland of which religion? Not fireworks inside the sauna smell. Although I'm sure if there was a way to do it, the Finns would have figured it out. And it is, of course, voodoo. Good job to Veer. That is the voodoo capital of the world. Good job, Veer. The answer is voodoo. Can you tell me, 51? I had a hard time making questions about these regions of Madagascar. What's the capital of Atsimo Andrefana in Madagascar? What's the capital of Atsimo Andrefana, Madagascar? And again, if you've just joined, it's perfectly fine if you want to Google these answers because they are very, very niche. You guys are drinking. I don't drink at all, so I don't even have that tradition for New Year's. It is Toliara. Good job to Veer. The answer is Toliara. Toliara. Number 52. What color is the soil in Atsimo Atsinanana in Madagascar? What is the color of the soil in Atsimo Atsinanana? That's okay, Dan. It's a pretty tricky quiz. And it is red. Good job to Veer. The answer is red. It's this bright red color. It's beautiful. Like almost rust color, like Mars colored. Good job, Veer. Last Madagascar question for now, number 53. What is Madagascar's chief seaport? What is Madagascar's chief seaport? It's on the Indian Ocean side. On the Indian Ocean coast of Madagascar. What is it? What is the chief seaport of Madagascar? Excuse me. Not in Tananarivo. That's inland. What is the chief seaport of Madagascar? It's on the Indian Ocean coast. Look at all the confetti. I love it. What is Madagascar's chief seaport? It starts with a T, but it's not Toliara. We already talked about Toliara. It starts with a T. Pretty much like the next biggest city after Antananarivo. Laura can only think of King Julian. The one where the monkeys restarted the broken plane. Pretty much. Everyone just only knows facts about the movie. What is the chief seaport of Madagascar? It starts with a T. And it's on the Indian Ocean coast. Have we learned nothing from you? Well, this video did come out in like March or April, so it's been a while since we've talked about Madagascar on my channel. Not Tirana, that's in Albania. It is Toamasina. Good job to Veer. Hey, Cappy, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. It is Toamasina. Good job to Veer. Toamasina. Moving on from Madagascar, number 52. Let's see who remembers this. I should have done something about the name. Oh well. Atapu province in Laos is known as the land of blank. I remember writing this question being like, "Oh, I should have done what does Atapu mean?" Because it means cow poop. Atapu. It's known as the land of blank. It has to do with its history in Laos, not rice. It's a historical fact. Um, think heroism. Gajam Tavir. It's the land of heroes. The land of heroes, because there's a lot of rebel heroes that came from Atapu during the various conflicts of Southeast Asia in the 20th century. The rice fields are pretty, yes. Bum, bum, bum. Number 55. What is the largest city within Attica, Greece? This one's easy. What's the largest city within Attica in Greece? It is Athens. I'm not sure what Abor is trying to say there, but it was Athens. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Athens. And Mohammed, you're very welcome. I love talking about Algeria. We'll talk more about Algeria in very early February when we get to the next part of Algeria. I can't wait. Love Algeria. Okay, this one might be a little tricky, but the answer is in the question. Okay, so can you tell me which Samoan god founded the Atua province of Samoa? Have I made a video about the American Revolution? I have not, Veer. You should have suggested it for viewer's choice. Live in Athens. That's true, Knight. Most Greeks live in Athens. What's the name of the Samoan god that founded Atua? It's his name wasn't Atua, but you're one letter off, Veer. It's only 3 letters. It's only 3 letters long. Because his brother was Aana, and he was so close. Veer's gonna get it through process of elimination. Someone's gonna get it. Dan's using a whole other alphabet. Laura's got it. It's Tua. Good job to Laura. Sorry, Veer. Veer really tried. It is Tua. Good job, Laura. The answer is Tua. It's the name of the god. Number 57. What industry is Atirau, Kazakhstan known for? What industry is Atirau, Kazakhstan known for? Right, Veer? I know you have to be careful. So you type way too fast. Abror's got this one. It is oil. Good job to Abror for getting it first. The answer is oil. It's right on the Caspian, so it's the oil part of Kazakhstan. Good job, Abror. Number 58. On which island is Okap, Seychelles located? On which of Seychelles' islands can you find Okap? Okap. Which island is it? Good job, Abror. Your hint is that it's like the biggest island of the Seychelles. Did anyone watch my last Seychelles video? Because I realized after I uploaded, I forgot to turn the sound down. So I hope it's not too loud, but I talked really quiet in it, so I think it's okay. Veer says they fell asleep to it, so I guess it's okay. On which island can you find Okap in Seychelles? Which Seychelles island is home to Okap? It's not Pralin. It's the biggest one. The biggest one. It's Mahe. Good job to Veer. The answer is Mahe. It is on Mahe Island. Good job, Veer. Number 59. What is the tallest structure in Auckland, New Zealand? What is the tallest structure in Auckland, New Zealand? It's not a building, so I can't say the tallest building. What's the tallest structure? A tower? Okay, half a point to Dan for tower. You gotta tell me the name of the tower. It's the tallest structure in all of New Zealand. Not the no, Abor. Incorrect. Um, but it is a tower. The tower from Down Under. No, Cappy. That sounds a little Australian. This is New Zealand. The Sky Tower. Good job to Mohammed. It is the Auckland Sky Tower. Mohammed gets that one. Yeah, on the news, that's where they shoot off the fireworks on New Year's Eve. That is correct, Dan. Oh, interesting, Veer. There's a vintage Finnish documentary about Seychelles travel. That's really cool. That'd be fun to watch. Number 60. Augstdaugava municipality in Latvia surrounds which city? Augstdaugava municipality in Latvia is entirely surrounding which city? It's not Riga. Sorry. It's like the second biggest city in Latvia, not Riga. And it's kind of in the name. Augstdaugava. Augstdaugava. Oh god, no, I see what you're doing there, but it's not named that. Augstdaugava. It's like literally the second largest city in Latvia. And I was really upset because I saw this municipality coming up and I was like, oh, that's easy. I'll just talk about the city, to only read that they changed it so that the city is now its own like municipality. And the surrounding region, I had to figure out how to talk about that without talking about the big city that's at the heart of it, or no longer at the heart of it. And that was very distressing for like a few minutes. And while I was working on my script, it's not Kaunas. Not Kaunas. Augstdaugava surrounds which city in Latvia? Daugava is pretty close, Veer. You're getting there, but that's not what it's called. So close, though. So close. There it is. It's Daugavpils. Good job to Veer. The answer is Daugavpils. Daugavpils. Good job, Veer. Number 61. Which country controlled the Ur Atoll of the Marshall Islands in 1885? So it's been under control of 3 countries. Now it's independent, thankfully. But which country controlled it in 1885? It was Germany. Good job to JJ. The answer is Germany. It was controlled by Germany, then it was controlled by Japan, and then it was controlled by the United States, and now it's independent. But the first one was Germany. Good job, JJ. Number 62. What's the capital of Australia? What is the capital of Australia? Geography check. What's the capital of Australia? It is, of course, Canberra. Good job to Veer for getting it first. Oh, Knight and O'Rourke fell for it. It is Canberra. Canberra. Good job to Veer for getting it first. Canberra. Yeah, it's not Sydney. It's not Melbourne. I just wanted to check and see who remembers that it's not Sydney or Melbourne or Darwin or Perth. It's Canberra, right, Mohammed? It's one of those. It's like Canada has it too. It's none of the ones that you think of. It's always an obscure one. Good job to Veer for getting it first. Canberra. Number 63. The Traboul of Lyon are secret passageways used to transport what? When is the news map by map rolling out? It's not going to be until January. I tried to do one this month, but then I got sick and I had to skip a day, and my regular videos took the spot of the map by map. So unfortunately, it's nothing illegal. The Traboul was not meant for illegal things. It was for an industry, not a food, Ombre. You can't eat it. It's not something you eat. It's not tea. It's not something you drink. It is an industry, but it's not food or drink. And it's not illegal. Not cars. They were not built for cars. They were not built for oil. The Traboul are little secret passageways Porcelain, you're getting close, ombre. Not money, not steel, not gold. They built the trabul so they could transport this without it getting wet in the rain. So they built these passages so that they could move this product from place to place so it wouldn't get wet. Because if it gets wet, it's destroyed. So, so not clay, not mud. It's not something you mine from the ground. It's something that is made, that they made. They still make in Lyon. Not wood. It's not diamonds. Doesn't come from the earth. It is man-made. Well, it's the product. The finished product is man-made. Not paper. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. The Traboules of Lyon were secret passageways. It is a type of fabric. Good job, Veer. What type of fabric is it? What type of fabric would be devastating to get wet? It does not recover. It is silk. Good job, Tavir. The answer is silk. It was built for Lyon's silk industry and wound up being used as secret passageways during World War II to get spies around the town. Why the secrecy? Well, it was to transport the silk around. But it was like it's like a spiderweb network amongst the buildings in that part of Lyon. So it's like secret paths, basically. Number 64, Aveiro is nicknamed the blank of Portugal. Kind of expensive product. Exactly, Abror. Silk gets wet, it's ruined forever. So they had to make sure that it was safe and protected, right? Aveiro is nicknamed the Venice of Portugal. Good job to Dan, because they have canals with the gondoliers and everything. Good job to Dan. It is the Venice of Portugal. The Venice of Portugal. Good job, Dan. Number 65. The ruins of which sultanate are located in Zayla, Somaliland? The ruins of which sultanate are located in Zayla, Somaliland? I haven't been there, Vera. I can't say. Which sultanate is located in Zayla and Somaliland? It does start with A because it's going in alphabetical order in this quiz. Good night, Cappy. Have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping by. It was good to see you. Happy New Year. So I should go to Aveiro. Of lights now. Which sultanate was located in Zayla in Somaliland? It was the Adal Sultanate. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Adal Sultanate. The Adal. Now the region is called Aldal. So hence why we're talking about it. Number 66. Can you tell me why the Battle of Ayacucho is significant to history? And there are a couple of different answers here about why it was so important to just the history of the world, to be honest. Why was the Battle of Ayacucho significant? Give me one. There's like two main ones, and I'll accept either. Why was the Battle of Ayacucho so significant? The highest battlefield? No. Independence. You know what? I'm just going to give it to Dan because it led to the independence of Peru, and it was the last battle that the Spanish fought in South America. It was the one that chased them out for good. So it was freedom for all of Spanish South America. So I'll give that to Dan. It was the last big battle in the fight for independence in South America, at least in the Spanish part. Good job, Dan. Number 67. What industry is Aydin Turkey associated with? I've watched episode 1 of Outlander. I read, I want to say, like almost half of the first book. It was good, but it never really hooked me. But I did enjoy it. I love time travel stories. I love time travel stories. Not rugs, not wine. It's kind of a more modern industry. It's an industry that only really existed in the last 100 years or so. So not cotton. As Aydin, Turkey. What is it known for? Why do people go there? That kind of gave it away. Whoops. Oh, Veer just got the first 4 books. That's pretty cool. Not plastic. It's something nice. Not leather, not surgery. Goodness. They don't go there to get, at least, I mean, they could. Not hookahs. It's more vague than you guys are. You guys are being a little too specific. Yeah, think more industry and not product. Think more industry. It's the biggest industry in the town in Idaho that I live in. Happiness? You're not far off. You're on the right track, Dan. Yeah, it's the biggest industry in the town I live in Idaho. If you're going to say something, it's tourism. Good job, Tour Broer. The answer is tourism. Yes, it's a tourist town. It's a beach town. It's beautiful. It is known for its tourism industry. Do I like how time travel is handled with Endgame? Is that Avengers? Because I don't do Avengers. I don't mess with Marvel or DC or anything. Not too detailed, so I can't answer that. Where was I? Oh, number 68. What is the large delta of Myanmar called? What is the large delta of Myanmar called? Because you said it's new and agriculture is old. It is literally the oldest industry in the world, in history. It is the Irrawaddy, the mouths of the Irrawaddy. Good job, Tavir. It is the mouths of the Irrawaddy. The Irrawaddy. So fun to say, Irrawaddy. I know, JJ. I was literally at the post office today asking about prices to see if I should go to the post office in town, or I was checking a post office in one of the other surrounding towns to see if it would be cheaper. It's kind of not. So, yeah, I was working on it literally today, JJ. So hopefully in the new year, I'm hoping with my December paycheck, because December pays the best on YouTube, I'll be able to open a PO box with that. Fingers crossed. Number 69. What region composes most of Aysén in Chile? What is the name of the, I guess, region? The landscape composes most of Aysén in Chile. What is it called? Think southern Chile. What's it called down there? This is making me sleepy. I'm going to take a nap after this. How do you guys do it? Not Valparaiso. It is Patagonia. Good job to JJ. The answer is Patagonia. I know, Mohammed. I'm sorry. They're very niche questions. Did nomadic pastoralist lifestyle come after the advent of agriculture or before? I suppose before if it's nomadic, but pastoralist, probably around the same time, I guess. Probably depends on where you are in the world also. Number 70. Where is Pakistan and India's border conflict centered? This one could be kind of easy if you know your geopolitics. Where is Pakistan's and India's border conflict centered? It is Kashmir. Good job to Veer. The answer is Kashmir. Kashmir in Pakistan, Jammu and Kashmir in India. Number 71. What is the highest mountain in Portugal? Azad Kashmir in Pakistan. Hence why I covered it. Easy. What's the highest mountain in Portugal? It's a great name. It is in the Azores. Yes. It is Pico. Good job, Tavir. It's Mount Pico. Mount Peak. Mount Peak. Good job, Veer. It is Mount Pico. Perfect name. Number 72. Which conquistador resided in Azua de Compostela in the Dominican Republic? Which conquistador had a house there and pretty much lived there for quite a bit? In Azua de Compostela in the Dominican Republic. Which conquistador was it? It's one of the big famous ones. Not Columbus. He never lived in the New World. It was not Columbus. He never had a house in the New World. There were no towns when he was there, so it was Cortez. Good job to Dan for getting it. It was Hernan Cortez. Hernan Cortez lived in the Dominican Republic for about a decade or so. Good job, Dan. Number 73. The Inca city of Tomebamba is now located in which country? The Inca city of Tomebamba is now located in which country? It is not Peru. I mean, there's only like a couple countries it could be, but Dan knows it is Ecuador. Good job to Dan. The answer is Ecuador. It was the northernmost Inca city, and it's today in Ecuador. Good job, Dan. Number 74. A statue of whom is located on the coast of Vung Tau, Vietnam? We're now in the B's. We're in Ba Rong Vung Tau. The statue of whom is located at the coast of Vung Tau, Vietnam? It's not Lenin. Not Lenin. Not Ho Chi Minh either. It was not someone Vietnamese. It's Jesus. Good job to Veer. It's a statue of Jesus. Good job, Veer, for getting it. It's a statue of Jesus, built by the Catholics of the town. Number 75. Yeah, seriously, Abrar, isn't that in Vietnam? Like southern Vietnam. 75. What was Baalbek, Lebanon known as to the Greeks? What was the name of the Greek settlement that was known as Baalbek? Today's Baalbek Hermel in Lebanon. What was it called in Greek? What was it called in Greek? Man, I am so tired. Making me so sleepy. It was Heliopolis. Good job to Veer. The answer is Heliopolis. Because there is a temple to Apollo there, and they worshipped the sun. So they called it Heliopolis. We're not on any continent, Justin. We're floating around the world, but you're going to know the answer to this one. I think everyone here is going to know the answer to this one, so get ready. Get ready. Let's see who gets it first. Number 76. What ancient wonder of the world was located in Babylon? What ancient wonder of the world was located in Babylon? The gardens. Good job to Veer for getting it first. I told you everyone's going to know this one, of course. It's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And Veer got it in there first. Good job. It was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Number 77. Bac Giang, Vietnam is located in the delta region of which river? Bac Giang, Vietnam. It's located in the delta region of which river? If the gardens even existed, it's actually not the Mekong. It's actually not the Mekong, believe it or not. I knew you guys were going to say Mekong. It is not the Mekong. Not the yellow, but you're on the right track, JJ. Yellow's a bit farther north, but you're on the right track. It is a color. It is named after a color. Not the Yangtze. That one's a bit too far north for Vietnam. Quay? No. Yeah, the yellow's in China. It is named after a color. The red. Good job to Abrar. It's the Red River. Good job to Abrar. The answer is the Red River, the Hong River. The Red River. Good job, Abrar. Good guess there. Not because of communism night. It's because the soil mixes with the water and it turns like a reddish, like a muddy red color. That's why night. My goodness. It's not always about communism. Maybe a little bit. Number 78. Okay, this one I'd be shocked if anyone just knows this off the top of their head, if they remember it from my video. I remember I'm not opposed to you Googling answers. The Reddish Brown River. Better name there. Which national park dominates Bakang, Vietnam? Which national park dominates Bakang, Vietnam? Pretty much this entire region is made of this national park. What is it called? The local one. Oh, so Indy. Incorrect. Yeah, sorry, JJ. I know it's like if you've seen the video that I made about Bakang, you would know the answer to this. But I made it back in like what, June, May? Um, yeah, these are all questions that would be easy if you just watched the video I made about it. But again, you're free to Google. What national park dominates Bakang, Vietnam? That's okay, JJ. It came out ages ago. It's one of the very first B videos. Bach Ma. Incorrect. It does start with a B, though. It does start with the letter B. It does start with B. Which national park dominates Bakang, Vietnam? I think you'd have to be Vietnamese or have just seen my video on it to know the answer to this. But it's a very beautiful, large, unspoiled national park. If I remember, it's one of those that you can't just like go to. You have to be a scientist to go there. Knight ordered some chicken nuggets. That's totally fine. And Veer's got it. It is Ba Bay National Park. Good job to Veer for Googling. The answer is Ba Bay. And again, I'm not opposed to Googling answers because now everyone knows this national park. It's beautiful, beautiful. Ba Bay National Park. I'm sorry. All of these questions would be super easy if you had just watched my video on them, but I have 184, so I don't expect you to have seen them all. It is not written like BAK, that is true. It is pretty weird, right? It's Vietnamese. Meanwhile, we're still in Vietnam. What kind of farm is located in Bac Lu, Vietnam? Very, very big farm. What kind of farm is located in Bac Lu, Vietnam? No, not rice. I knew you guys were going to say rice. Not that Vera just read about the lychees in in Bak. What was it, Bakan? It's not that. One really big, big, big farm. No, Taylor. It's not for an animal, and it's not for a plant. It's not for an animal or a plant. Not silk. It's located on the coast. Ducks. No, it's not an animal or a plant. Not rubber. Not a plant. Not Bitcoin. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Nice to know. It is located on the coast, like literally on the coast. Not lithium. Not coral. It is wind. Good job to Oso Indy. It is a massive wind farm. It's really cool from above to see all like this huge field of turbines. It's awesome. Good job to Oso Indy. It is a wind farm. A wind farm for energy. No one calls them farms. Well, we do in America. We call them wind farms. So I don't know what else. And they call it a wind farm there. So sorry. Last Vietnam question, but I think you guys will be able to get this one. Number 80. Who did the Black Flag Army fight in the 1880s in Bac Ninh, Vietnam? Who did the Black Flag Army fight in the 1880s in Bac Ninh, Vietnam? It's, of course, the French. Good job, Tavir. The answer is the French. Of course, they're fighting the French and they lost, of course, if you know your Vietnamese history. Number 81. What fruit is associated with Kecskemét, Hungary? What fruit is associated with Kecskemét, Hungary? Not apples. mean, you're on the right track. Not oranges. What fruit is associated with Kecskemét, Hungary? Not lemons. Much smaller than apples, oranges, and lemons. Not pears. Is Hungary named after the Huns? Yes, it is. It's not a berry. I'll give you that. It's not a berry, so it's not a raspberry. It is just a regular fruit. What fruit is associated with Kecskemét, Hungary? Not figs, Veer. That's a pretty good guess. You're not too terribly far off from figs. Something very similar to figs, I suppose, similar to figs. Not grapes, Mohammed. Granada? Don't know. Not nuts, not kiwis, not peaches, not bananas. They don't have bananas in Hungary. That would be wild. Starts with the letter A. Not nectarines. It starts with the letter A. A. And it's not apples. Not chestnuts. It's apricots. Good job, Tavir. Ananas, right? Good job, Veer. The answer is apricots. 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 Number 82. What corridor connects Afghanistan with China? What corridor connects Afghanistan with China? Peshawar, no. The big, long, sticky out parts in the east of Afghanistan. What's that called? The Wakhan Corridor. There it is. Good job, Veer. The answer is the Wakhan Corridor. Helmand Line's a good guess. Oh, so indie, but it's the Wakhan Corridor. It was on University Challenge. That's awesome. 83. What large forest is located in Baden-Württemberg, Germany? What large forest is located in Baden-Württemberg, Germany? The Black Forest. Good job, Veer. That one's easy to type. The Black Forest. Good job, Veer. Number 84. Oh goodness, this might be a tricky one. What ancient city is now located in Badghis, Afghanistan? This once very thriving city was destroyed by the Mongols. What was it called? What ancient city is now located in Badghis, Afghanistan? Or it would be if it was still around. So it might be tricky. I think we're going to play for another half hour. And whatever questions are left over, we're just going to do in the next trivia stream. Not Herat. Not a bad guess, but it's not Herat. Isn't Herat still around? The city is not still. Oh, is it? Hold on. I don't think the city's still around. I think it's in ruins now. Let me see. Veer's got it. It's Mar al-Rud. Yeah, it no longer exists. It was destroyed by the Mongols. Mar al-Rud. Good job to Veer. Mar al-Rud. Yeah, I have this Clacky keyboard. I got it on my birthday, and it sounds delicious. It's my favorite keyboard sound. China has borders with 15 countries and has 17 border conflicts. Hashtag China. That is very Chinese of them. Number 85. The name of Bafata in Guinea-Bissau comes from which language? The name Bafata in Guinea-Bissau comes from which language? Yeah, I don't think, because we still have like 100 questions to get through. I think we'll do as many as we can today and save the rest for another time. It is Mandinka. Good job to Veer. The answer is Mandinka. Comes from the Mandinka language. Good job, Veer. Number 86. What ancient library was located in Baghdad? another place that was destroyed by the Mongols and is ruins now. What ancient library was located in Baghdad? It was the House of Wisdom. Good job tonight. The answer is the House of Wisdom. The House of Wisdom. Number 87. The Warlord of Kayan was a documentary filmed in the Baghlan region of which country? The Warlord of Kayan was a documentary filmed in the Baghlan region of which country? It was Afghanistan. Good job to Abror. The answer is Afghanistan. We went to Afghanistan a lot at the start of the bees. But I love Afghanistan, so that's okay. Number 88. Bagmati province is home to which country's capital city? Bagmati province is home to which country's capital city? I need to stretch my back, but we have half an hour left. I can wait half an hour. Bagmati province is home to Nepal's capital city of Kathmandu. Good job, Tavir. The answer is Nepal. Kathmandu is in Bagmati province. Number 89. The kingdom of Taungoo ruled over which modern country? Nepal is very cool. The kingdom of Taungoo ruled over which modern country? So it wasn't called this back then. It has a different name now, but what country is it? Nepal does have a great flag. It's not Bhutan. You're not terribly far off, but it's not Bhutan. Not Sri Lanka. Also, not a bad guess at all. You guys are kind of in the right corner of the world. Not India. Not Pakistan. The kingdom of Taungoo. Not Brunei. Not Malaysia. But you guys are awfully close. Thank you, JJ. I hope you get some sleep soon. I know I am. I'm about to go pass out after this. But yes, happy holidays, happy new year. Not Thailand, but you're getting there closer. Oh, the Rashidun Caliphate would be really neat to do. Hopefully soon I can talk more about the Rashidun Caliphate. Not Singapore, not Brunei. Oh, you guys are so close. So close, not Taiwan. You're all in the right corner of the world. Taungoo apparently is just a very Southeast Asian name. Not Laos, not Cambodia. Oh, man. Oh, someone's about to get it. Not Laos. Fixed your sleep schedule. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm working on mine after being sick for so long. Not Indonesia, not Malaysia, not Vietnam. Oh, man. I feel like you guys just skipped over this country, not the Philippines. You guys are right there. It's like the one Southeast Asian country you guys skipped. It's Myanmar. Good job to Indy. The answer is Myanmar. Myanmar. King of Taungoo ruled over modern-day Myanmar. Number 90. What was the first capital of colonial Brazil? It was obviously not Brasilia. What was the first capital of colonial Brazil? Brazil's had a couple capitals. It's moved around quite a bit. It was not Rio. That was capital at one point, but not the first. I think that was the third capital. Or maybe the second. Not Sao Paulo. It's Salvador. Good job, Tavir. The answer is Salvador. Salvador in Bahia. Good job, Veer. Number 91. Bahr el Ghazal, Chad, is located in what region of Africa? I always talk about, the geographic regions of the places we're talking about. What region is Bahr el Ghazal in Chad located? What geographic region of Africa? Be more vague, Veer. Geographic. It is the Sahel. Good job to Abror. The answer is the Sahel. It is located within the Sahel region. Good job, Abror. Number 92. Lazare Picoult was the first person to explore which modern country? Lazar Picot was the first person to explore this country. He wasn't the first person to find it, but he was the first person to like set foot on it and really like map it out. What country is it? Lazar Picot. And I promise this will make sense once you realize the answer. It's not the Philippines, not Eswatini, no. um, I feel like if I give you a hint, it's going to give it away. Is it the one Psych Picot? I don't know what that is, Knight. Not Puerto Rico. No, people have been living in those countries that you just mentioned for a long, long, long time. People have explored those long, long, long ago. This one is very new. Your hint is that no one lived there. Not Antarctica, not French Polynesia. Lazar Picot was the first person to explore which modern country, not Madagascar, not the North Pole, that's not a country. Think of a country, think of countries where no one lived. Dan's got it, it's Seychelles. Good job to Dan. Seychelles. No one lived in Seychelles until the 1700s. So he was the first person to actually set foot on it and map it out in person. Good job to Dan. It was Seychelles. Speaking of Seychelles, number 93, Curious Island of the Seychelles functioned as what until 1965? Curious Island of the Seychelles functioned as what until 1965? And Veer remembers it was a leper colony. Good job to Veer. The answer is a leper colony. It was a leper colony for a very long time. Veer remembers. Number 94. What Russian spaceport is now located in Kazakhstan? What's the name of the Russian spaceport that is now in Kazakhstan? Because they built it in Soviet times when Kazakhstan was part of the Soviet Union. Veer says no. I know this kind of quiz gets easier the more I go because those videos I put out were sooner, you know. It is the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Baikonur Cosmodrome. The Baikonur Cosmodrome. I always forget that one. How can you forget Baikonur? That place rocks. Number 95. Baitsi district is located in which country? Baitsi district is located in which country? And I say this question because there's nothing else to say about Baitsi district, and that is your hint. There is nothing happening there. So which country is it? Which country would I have nothing to talk about? And Knight knows it is Nauru. Good job to Knight. The answer is Nauru, of course. There's nothing going on there currently. I really have to dig into history to find something in Nauru. But I love Nauru. You guys know that. That's my favorite. Number 96. Where's the world's... Okay, wait. So I remember this fact. This might be different because... Okay, let me just ask it first. Where is the world's busiest land border crossing located? Because the world's busiest border crossing is actually in an airport in China, I want to say. But where's the world's busiest land border crossing that you can walk or drive across? Like which two cities does it link? It's not Istanbul. That's a good guess, but it's not Istanbul. No, not Basel. We're not quite in Basel yet in the quiz. The busiest border crossing in the world between two big cities, and Veer knows it's San Diego and Tijuana. Good job to Veer. The answer is San Diego, California, USA, and Tijuana, Mexico. Good job, Veer. Number 97. Thank you, Google, says Veer. What resort city is located in the south of Baja California Sur? What's the name of the resort city in the south of Baja California Sur? What is it called? Beautiful, beautiful place. I'd love to go there someday. It is not Palm Springs, that's in America. This is in Mexico, in the south of Baja California Sur. What is that city called? It is Cabo San Lucas. Good job, Tuvir. The answer is Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas. Number 98. Hudur is the oh goodness, I made this hard. Hudur, it's like Hudur, is the capital of which region of Somalia? I had nothing else to say about this part of Somalia. I guess your hint is that we just did Baja, right? What comes alphabetically after Baja? And then you can Google parts of Somalia. I made this one hard. Hudur is the capital of which region of Somalia? Veer knows it's Bakul. Good job to Veer. The answer is Bakul. Bakul in Somalia. Here's an easier one, number 99. What are Baku's most famous skyscrapers called? What are the most famous skyscrapers in Baku, Azerbaijan called? The most distinct ones, at least. What are they called? The Flame Towers. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Flame Towers. The Flame Towers. The fire. Number 100. Balaka, Malawi is located south of which lake? Balaka, Malawi is located south of which lake? Your hint is it's in Malawi. It's in Malawi. Which lake is it? It's in Malawi. What's the name of the big lake in Malawi? I guess Nyasa is one. I'll give that to Abor. It's also known as Lake Malawi, which is why I was heavily hinting that, but it's also called Lake Nyasa, so I'll give that to Abor. Lake Nyasa. Good job, Abor. Lake Nyasa or Lake Malawi, yeah. Number 101. What island is nicknamed the 17th state of Germany? What island is nicknamed the 17th state of Germany? Malawi does have a great flag. That's true. It's pretty. What island's nicknamed the 17th state of Germany? Not the UK. It's Majorca. Good job to Veer. The answer is Majorca in the Balearic because of tourists. Yes, because that's where all the Germans go in the summertime is to Majorca. Good job, Veer. Number 102. The Subak irrigation system is a UNESCO site on which island? The Subak irrigation system is a UNESCO site on which island? Finns love Las Palmas, and I've never heard of that island. Fuengirola? I've never heard of it. Apparently in Idaho, everyone comes here to my town. Which is pretty cool. I can't wait to see it in the summertime. The Subak irrigation system is a UNESCO site on which island? Which island? The Subak irrigation system. Pretty neat, actually, because it's like very cultural. Not Malaga, not Rapa Nui, not the Galapagos. Not Hawaii. Think alphabetical. We just did the Balearic Islands. What comes next alphabetically? Not Christmas Island. It's going to start with a B. Not Cyprus. It's going to start with a B. Very, very famous island. Speaking of tourism, I had tons of comments on this video of people who had been there on vacation. Told me all about it. It was really neat to read about. It is Bali. Good job to Oso Indy. The answer is Bali. Bali in Indonesia. All right, number 113. Which ethnic group was kicked out of Balıkesir, Turkey in 1922? Very easy if you know your Turkish history. Which ethnic group was kicked out of Balıkesir, Turkey in 1922? It was, of course, the Greeks. Good job, too. Oh, so indie. The answer is the Greeks. The Armenians over in Greece were sent over to Balıkesir. The Armenians, I just read the thing. The Turks over in Greeks were sent to Balıkesir. They didn't want the Armenians. Number 114. In which country can you find the Balkan region? The region's called Balkan. Which country is it in? This might be a trick question. Let's see who remembers. In which country can you find the Balkan region? It's in Turkmenistan. Good job tonight. It is in Turkmenistan. It is not in the Balkans. It's not in Greece or Croatia. I got you. Gotcha. It's in Turkmenistan. The Balkan region. Number 115. Mazar-e-Sharif translates to Tomb of the blank. Mazar-e-Sharif, very big city in Afghanistan, translates to Tomb of the blank. Not king, but that's pretty close. It is a title that someone has. Tomb of the blank. Tomb of the Sharif, pretty close. What does Sharif translate to? Lord, getting closer. Because they didn't, well, no, never mind. That was a bad hint. Khalifan, kind of, not emperor. Scholars of religious people. No, not king. But think religion. Abroad's on the right track. Think religion. Dan, come on now. Think religion. Tomb of the blank. Oh, not prophet. Imagine. No. That would be too much. That is not where the prophet's tomb is. Not Muhammad, but close. Imam, getting there. Some sort of patriarch, kind of. A bit more holy than that. Like what's right below prophet in terms of like titles? What would be just below the prophet in Islam? This is hard to describe without giving it away. The Tomb of the blank. Caliph, Sultan, not quite. Think more religious. This is also a word in Christianity as well. This is actually the word that I'm translating it to is from Christianity. Imams are Sharifs. Really, Emperor? Not priest. Think holier than priest. No. Cardinal, higher than that. Pope, higher than that. Sorry, Abror. Abror would know better than me. I just read this online. Saints. Good job. Oh, so indie. It means tomb of the saint. That's what I read. But according to Abror, it could also be imam, which I guess also makes sense. But moving right along. Number 116. The ancient city of Mehrgarh is now located in which country? Yeah, exactly. Oh, so indie. I try to give you hints so just anyone can get it. The ancient city of Mehrgarh. Saint is like imam in Muslim countries. Good to know, Abror. Thank you. If this question ever comes up again, I'll remember that. I thought imams were more like just teachers. Not necessarily saints, but I'll remember that, Abror. Thank you very much. I always appreciate I learn too on these things. The ancient city of Mehrgarh is now in which country? It is not Turkey. There is a much more famous ancient city in this country. Mehrgarh is one of the lesser known ones. But if I tell you the name of the very famous ancient city, that's going to give it away completely. Tatooine? No. Not Iran, not Peru, not Egypt, not Afghanistan. Think like, where's a place that has a very, very famous ancient city? Not Syria, not India, not India, not India, but Pakistan. Good job, Tavir. Mehrgarh is located in what is now Pakistan. Good job, Veer. Pakistan, Pakistan. Near Mohenjo-daro and Harappa and all of that. It was a Harappan city. Mehrgarh. Number 117. Oh, can you tell me what event occurred in Balka, Jordan around the year 27 CE? What event occurred in Balka, Jordan around 27 CE? Yeah, Mehrgarh, exactly fair. It was not an earthquake. It was not a flood. It was not a disaster. Not a disaster. Your hint is Jordan 27 CE. That is your hint. It's not a war, it's not a plague. What happened in Jordan around 27 CE? Not Jesus' death. No, he didn't die in Jordan. What did he do in Jordan? What did he do at the Jordan? In what's now Balka in Jordan. He was baptized there. Good job to Quill of Numenor. I'm just going to call you Quill. That's where he was baptized, allegedly. Maragod? Really? Maragod? I've never heard it like that. Interesting. I'll look that up tonight. Make sure I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, that is where allegedly he was baptized. Number 118. The river Raut in Moldova is a tributary of which river? The river Raut in Moldova is a tributary of which river? Think of European rivers. It's not the Danube. The one time it's not the Danube. Does start with D, though. It does start with the letter D. It's the not the Dnieper. It's the Dniester. Veer got it. The Dniester. Good job to Veer. It is the Dniester River. Good job, Veer. Can you tell me, in 119, this is going to be niche, can you tell me which region of Latvia did I mispronounce through the entire video? Because, listen, I try to look up how to pronounce every place, and the place I looked it up, the only place that had a pronunciation was Wikipedia, and all Fierce is all of them, probably. But Wikipedia was the only one that had an audio pronunciation. I was like, really? That's how you say it? But it was wrong because it got cut off at the end. So I pronounced it wrong for the whole video. And I even commented, I'm like, wow, it's pronounced really weird. I guess that's how they say it there. And I was super wrong. It starts with a B. I think it's in Latgalia. It starts with a B. Starts with a B. What region of Latvia did I mispronounce throughout the entire video? But it's not my fault. It was Balvi. Wikipedia says it's pronounced Balv. So I called it Balv. I was like, I guess the I is silent. No, it's pronounced Balvi, just like it's spelled. Good to know. And good job, Veer. It is Balvi. Can you tell me, number 120, how many exclaves does Balzers in Liechtenstein have? This is a number game, but it's a really low number. How many exclaves does Balzers in Liechtenstein have? Not 3, because every region of Liechtenstein has exclaves. It's like a little patchwork quilt. Not 1. They have more than 1. It is 2. Good job, Severe. They have 2 exclaves. So Balzers makes up 3 parts of Liechtenstein. There's Balzers, and then there's 2 exclaves. Very bizarre, but that's Liechtenstein. Good job, Veer. What's the capital of Mali? What is the capital of Mali? We're going to be on for another 10 minutes, guys, and we'll save all the questions that we haven't played for next trivia stream. Okay, it is Bamako. Good job to Veer. The answer is Bamako. Bamako. This is when we hit a bunch of capital cities almost back to back. 122. In the CAR, what is a Tata? Oh, this is the one that I said before. I made a question very similar to this. I think Liechtenstein once went to war with some country with 80 guys and returned with 81 guys. That is true, Knight. They made a friend. What is a Tata? It is not a car. Not a car. This was invented before cars in the Central African Republic. What is a Tata? It is a wall. Good job to Veer. It's a type of fortified wall, like a citadel. Exactly, Veer. Good job. It is a wall. A fortified wall. Number 123. Which UNESCO site was destroyed in 2001? Which UNESCO site was destroyed in 2001? Veer. Broer's got it. It was the Bamyan Buddhas. Good job to a Broer for getting it first. The answer is the Bamyan Buddhas. Very, very sad. But moving right along. Number 124. Can you tell me what capital city is part of the Banadir region? And I can't tell you where this region is because that's going to give it away because their capital city is in it. Which capital city is part of the Banadir region? Which world capital city is in a region that's called Banadir? It is Mogadishu. Good job to Veer. The answer is Mogadishu. That is Somalia's capital region. Banadir is Mogadishu. Good job, Veer. Number 125. In which capital city can you find Wat Arun? In which capital city can you find Wat Arun? So we're hitting all those capital cities. Ooh, Fleet Fox is neat. In which capital city can you find Wat Arun? And Pippi's got it. It's Bangkok. Good job to Pippi Langstrumpf. It is Bangkok. Good job, Pippi. 126, another capital city. Which river flows through Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic? What river flows through Bangui? Your hint is that Bangui is named after the river. It's not the exact name, but it's pretty close. Bangui is named after this river. Not the Congo. I think it flows into the Congo. It is the Ubangi River. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Ubangi River, hence the name Bangui in the CAR. Number 127. What produce is Banjul in the Gambia best known for exporting? This is the capital of the Gambia. What is their number one exports out of Banjul in the Gambia? What are they best known for? What are they best known for in the Banjul? I almost said. It is not coffee. In Banjul in the Gambia, not iron, not palm oil, not beeswax. Your hint is that it's something you eat. It is a food. I am live, Bong Jabbar. Yes, it is peanuts. Good job to Veer and Roy right behind. The answer is peanuts. Their big, big thing in the Gambia is peanuts. Good job, Veer, for getting it first. Number 128. The Bangka Belitung Islands are located off the coast of what larger island? The Bangka Belitung Islands are located off the coast of what larger island? Not Bali. But you're on the right track. That's okay, Kick Rocks. I'm about to go to sleep in like 5 minutes. It is Sumatra. Good job to Veer. The answer is Sumatra. It is finals week. That is true, Kick Rocks. Good luck. It is Sumatra. Good job, Veer, for getting it first. It's Sumatra. Speaking of islands, number 129. We had 3 finals and had to memorize a Shakespeare speech. That's pretty tricky. Good job, Kid Rocks. The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region is located on which island of the Philippines? We don't have University Challenge here, so no. I don't have a way to watch University Challenge. Uh, it's on YouTube. Oh, then never mind. I'll look it up. That sounds fun. You had to memorize to be or not to be from Hamlet? That is fun. Cosmic Pumpkin? Okay, I'll look for that. It is not on Manila. On which island can you find the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region? The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region is on which island in the Philippines? On which island can you find Bangsamoro Autonomous Region? It's not Manila, but it does start with an M. M as in Mary. The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. This might have to be the last question. I'm getting really sleepy. It is nap time for me. It's on Mindanao. Good job to Veer. The answer is Mindanao. 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 Yeah, we're going to end it here because they get kind of tricky after that. Let me give you one easy one before we go. How's that? Let me find a very easy one. What's like the easiest one on this page? What's the easiest one on this page? Gosh, I made them really hard. Okay, that one's pretty easy. We'll do this one. Okay. So before I ask it, I'm sorry, Pippi. I've been on for almost 2 hours. So do ASMR artists watch their own videos to go to sleep? I do not. I can relax and feel tingles to my videos, but I don't fall asleep to my videos. On my New Year's Day video, I'm going to list out all of my favorite channels I found last year, so you'll know what videos I fall asleep to. But before I ask this last question, thank you so much for watching. This is the last stream of 2024, so thank you all for hanging out with me. I will see you all at some point in January. I will release the schedule on my community tab because I haven't quite decided. I might be changing it up. I haven't quite decided yet. So I will let you all know on the community tab. So make sure your notifications are on. Ring that little bell. I'm still in the Pacific time zone, believe it or not. The Idaho Panhandle is still in the Pacific time zone. So around the same time zone, Kid Rocks. Thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, a wonderful end of the year. Yeah, the sun sets at like 4:30 here. It's wild. But anyway, one last question before we go. Can you tell me which fictional hero set sail from Basra, Iraq? Which fictional hero set sail from Basra, Iraq? Oh, I'm sorry, Kid Rocks. I'm very sorry for that. Quill got it first. It is, of course, Sinbad the sailor. Good job to Quill for getting it first. The answer is Sinbad. Sinbad. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go take a little sleepy nap. As some of you know, I got really sick over the past week. I had COVID, and my sleep schedule is way off, so I'm trying to fix it. But I need a little bit of a nap. So it was not Popeye. Oh, I'm glad, Kid Rocks. That sounds very respectful. But it's time for me to go. Goodbye, everyone. And check out my video today is about Russia. My video tomorrow is about Belize. Channel members can watch it now. It's already up for channel members. It'll be up tomorrow for everyone else. And then after that, it's viewer's choice. So look forward to that. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for playing along. This was so much fun. Bye, everyone.